EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. And off we go from Charlotte. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. He'll get this ahead for about 3. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down, and they need 7. On the handoff, this is Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First down, Eagles.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defense.
What the fuck, man?
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete.
Bitch ass catch me.
Should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
third down, they go with Bigsby.
Still ass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Throwing is Hurts. Escape, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Oh, my God.
Right to the air goes Young. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it. 2nd down and 2.
I just want to say something. Is that going to fix the actual quality?
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Down at the 43-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Philadelphia.
Now Hurts. That is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Out of the
2.
shotgun. Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
46-yard line.
To throw is Young. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
13, 0-1, 0-1. Yep, side. There you go.
Now Young. Quick hitting slant there. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the air on first down. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Philadelphia.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They face 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
At the 34-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts.
What the fuck is that?
There, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Fought for and caught for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run it here with Saquon.
Barkley.
Is in for an Eagles touchdown. Barkley puts 6 up for Philly.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a second and 6.
Hey, rock. Going to 20. Tax.
Now Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, Monday. Tax tonight.
Back to throw. Young. He'll let this go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
But they never did.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. To return is Hubbard. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Kill.
To throw, Young. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Young to throw on 1st down. Open man downfield is Lee Gabbert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Another Panthers first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. TheRealMalikJoe McMillan was the intended receiver.
24-yard line.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Young. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen.
Young's pass intercepted by the Eagles. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Up the sideline to the 15. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got a tight end count to Tara to the left. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. A run with Barkley.
So weird.
And nothing doing here. Will be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Hurts. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
So out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man here, and that's Lemon. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. A run up the middle with Bigsby. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Get him landing. Get him landing. Get him landing.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8 setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with Bigsby. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Here's Barkley.
Barkley.
And he throws his way into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Believe it or not, Mike, this is actually the way modern defenses are designing their system. They're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up explosives, and then try to compete for field goals in the red zone. So not only is this offense able to sustain possession and maintain the ball, but when you come away with touchdowns, it's just backbreaking for these defenses.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down.
Hey, Monday, Monday, Monday.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be second down.
Ready. On the way. Monday, tonight. 12, 12.
From the gun, it's Young. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
Here's Young.
line.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
7 more yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First down.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. They'll come up for first and 10.
Kill. Here we go. Monday, tonight.
To throw is Young. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
brings up a
So now
third
after that
down
last
and
incompletion,
4
this brings up
yards to
a
go.
critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is
Aaron
out of
Jones.
bounds inside the 10. Here we go. First and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's very close to the goal line. They're going to mark him down at the 1. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
Grenade. Yep, sit high. It's high. Yeah, we're good. Sit high.
Here we go. One final play. And this is a touchdown.
Fuck!
Do it on the final play.
Please go
And
for it.
now
Please go for it.
decision time. Down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here. No
The
overtime.
Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete. It came down to one final play, but it does not pan out. But defense holds on to win it by a point.
We take that.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. They come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Birthday!
For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
have to pay me back. Sorry, I'm working. I'm doing it in my stream right now. I love you.
When it comes to meeting girls, how does that work? Kind of like how's code from?
What's happening? How is it? How are we? You enjoying so far? Yeah, I am. How was dinner? It was lovely. Really nice to go last night. What's happening? How is it? How are we? You enjoying so far? Yeah, I am. How was dinner? It was lovely. Really nice to go last night.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on themselves.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin.
I'm just streaming and playing at the same time.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's got some space. Up past 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up to 7. Second down and 3 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Yards to go.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Kennedy threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second down throw for Hurts. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts.
What the fuck was that?
Picked off by Cooper DeJean. He gets free. And he is going to score.
That was not
a
supposed to be a thing.
for the touchdown.
I thought he was going the other way. I don't know what happened there. Fuck that play
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Zach Baum, the all-pro, makes the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
Eagles.
They'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a nice pickup, and then the ensuing play ends up going the complete wrong direction. So, nice job there by the defense getting back on track.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll go up top with this one, and that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete.
Annoying.
Eagles
You can just blitz the whole John, and it's like, I just hate that.
quarter.
Like, why are you not
They've got
doing
it with a 3rd and
the
1
most?
ahead.
Like, this shit is like so rigged. I hate this fucking game. It's so rigged for your failure. Like, he's blitzing every play.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
That one will fall to the turf. Incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And it was really the lack of production on 1st and 2nd down that put them in this hole to begin with, Mike. So I think going forward, more execution on early downs, more efficiency. Don't wait till 3rd down to convert for a new set of downs. Be aggressive on those.
Hey, bro, like, what the fuck? You don't keep blitzing every fucking plays, bro. That shit's just ass. I'm not playing that. Shit's corny, nigga. The fuck? Sure, whatever. I was playing that shit.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, glad you've come along with us. Trey Smack will kick this one off. Off we go from South Philly. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. first carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And the strength on display, rambling through tackling for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you could really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
That's it.
Throwing is Hurts. On the run to the right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Lucas Van Ness gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
It's just not realistic. It's just like the worst thing. Oh my God.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. And wouldn't this be an opening statement to remember? They're going to line up for an onside kick. KC's way, they've got it back. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
See what they have for 2nd and 7. And keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, KC.
First down, Chiefs.
Here's a handoff to Walker. fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal.
What a
Kansas
great
City.
run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Walker, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal. At the 4-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Third and goal. They'll run with Walker. And he barrels his way into the end zone.
Kansas City.
Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butler now for the extra point.
Oh my. Fucking onside kick the first play.
Good. And the Chiefs will take a
Onside kick
7-0
again.
lead.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker.
I fucking hate it.
Touchdown to send this one away.
All the buttons are different. It's defense is a lot better though. Defense is a lot better. I guess that's
And they
like
will
pretty good.
finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
And it's like way too slow. I feel like they're gonna update it though. Like, you know, first get the shitty version. But it's like everybody's in glue. He just kicked the onside kick on me and got it back. What the fuck? Oh my god, this guy takes forever to pick poison. Okay.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
I'm gonna quit this game. This guy takes 2
He'll
years.
start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
We knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were
action.
going to see a lot of this guy,
Getting
and we
away
knew
from the
we'd see a
defense
lot
is
of him
fucking insane
early.
right now.
If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game,
Like,
this
if you're
defense is
a
going to
person
have
that
their
blitzes a
hands
lot,
full
yeah, you're gonna-
containing him.
On first down, it's Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time.
Like, they don't give him enough time to even get off the
Even though
block
it doesn't
to
result
get
in a
open
sack,
at all
when you
from the
dial up the
blitz.
right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead
Even
to
if you
that
go, like, 5
incompletion.
wide,
The
like,
timing
still
is just a
fucking
little off between the quarterback and his intended target.
They stick to their
Ball
fucking
falls
players
incomplete.
like glue on this bitch. I can't tell you that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throw downfield is hauled in by Lennon. That has play good for 22. Good for an Eagles first down.
Catch meter is
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
catch meter hard as shit too.
To throw, Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it. 2nd down and 2.
Shit.
Hurts again. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia.
Gotta have outs on this fucking shit.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Saquon is in for an Eagles touchdown. Barkley puts 6 up for Philly. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He ducks it through. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They put Kelsey in motion. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a run. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Right back to Kelsey again.
Bro, let me get the fucking player.
It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Center leads him up for 2nd and 5. Mahomes back. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run it with Walker. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have depended on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain, brings up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Walker. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. Walker
Son of a
will
bitch.
take it in.
Touchdown,
Kenneth
Kansas
Walker
City.
with a KC TD.
Harrison
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Eagles 7. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
He's good because he runs the ball. If you don't run the ball, you're not going over here.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st
It's
down.
a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
Jones on the stop.
Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Down and 3.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be taken down. As time runs out, we've come to the end of the 1st half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. 11 yards on the connection there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
John Campbell on the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
May have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
In motion, that's Thornton. On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical down. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
I actually like almost the dumbest thing to do. This fucking video game. Oh, no.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. The middle clogged, so he works his way outside. It's a pickup of 6.
At the 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come to the line for 2nd and 4. To throw is Hurts. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. play coming up. This is third down. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
Ah, the fucking catching shit,
bro. This is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike. So what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
I doubt it.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
On second down, Mahomes. That is he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to have a quick, sudden change red zone opportunity with the fumble recovery in great field position.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down. You have to be there to make up for it, and the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
How the fuck did it take you 40 minutes to get that ball there?
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Spot open.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. On down at the 21, a gain of 1. And now we get a timeout by the defense. Clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. How to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Straight ahead, it's Walker.
Oh, fuck me.
Lots of space, past the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's got another one. Kenneth.
Fucking my streak up, bro. Fuck. On the ball, don't even fucking try to catch the ball. Just let them fucking catch it at this point. Run the ball, don't try to catch the ball.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams.
Can you take off the catching meter in Madden 27 for online head-to-head?
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27.
Oh, God, everybody with the fucking the audibles and shit. I was on a fucking nice little streak. Come on. Fuck. Cunt.
To me, the most difficult guy that I had.
I don't want this shit to be this long either. Making this shit, they made this shit all fucking games slow and shit.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And getting the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms.
His first throw is an interception. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over.
I can't look at that replay.
10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Fields to throw it. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And it's going to be first down Chiefs.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it. And when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a first down. That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Third and long. They're going to throw. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They do snap it. Here's Fields. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Well, that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up third down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch or better call. The receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball.
Flying out of nowhere.
We just saw physicality.
It works on both sides. It's like, oh, what the fuck? You can't literally move the fucking ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. On the draw, it's Barkley. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They go to Barkley again. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Okay, you know what those runs are equivalent to me in basketball? Those are like made free throws, right? You want to assume you get to the free throw line, they go in. You want to assume when you hand the ball off, you get positive yards.
And he's going to be taken down back in the 39. Here's Drew Tranquil. And that play makes it 3rd and 15.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
And he's hauled down. They're there for the sack on the final play of our opening quarter. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. 4th and forever coming up. They'll run for it with Barkley. And that didn't even give it a chance, Brock. Brought down way short of the marker. This defense forces a turnover on downs. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Fields. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Here's another one for Smith. And that's going to make it 4th and 18.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. They're going to switch things up at the line. On 4th down, Fields throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that earns Kansas City the 1st down. Looking to throw Fields. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they make the tackle at the 38. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. That is another one for Smith. And that is a trio for him before halftime. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Trying again following the sack. Fields. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Little bitch.
Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Eagles will start this possession at their own 40 after the tackle's made.
1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Stadium. I had the CEO ready to do it, and I said we're gonna ride dirt bikes, and I'm gonna take you through Philadelphia, and I'm gonna have everybody waiting there for you. This nigga decided to text back 4 days late. They had to move the day, and it all collapsed because he wanted to change. He wanted not text back because he has 4 phones. I have Talil new number, Talil newer number, Talil other phone, and Talil. Which phone are you on? Because I put you in a group chat.
What's up, everybody?
Don't give a fuck about UFC. Shit.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Here is Shipley on the return. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going.
At their own 27-yard line.
Nate Johnson is carrying the equivalent of a washing machine. He's strong as hell. I don't think people realize that. He's a big, big, Why does grip strength matter for
First carry for the Auburn alum, Hank Bigsby. And he'll be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage on the game's opening play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got her. Montez Sweat getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Man now, out to punt. His kick is away.
Raymond on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Luther Burden. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here with Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Flushed to his left. Oh, that's one he just needs to unload it, but he did not. He'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
So it's one of those situations, Mike, that the offensive linemen kind of look at him like, come on, man, just throw the ball out of bounds. Don't go out of bounds behind the line. It goes down as a sack. So he's going to get a lot of side eyes when he steps back into that huddle.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 27-yard line.
The number 5, Jaden Daniels, hit the kid uniquely snubbed. Look at who's driving.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
Number 5, Jaden Daniels, hit the kid uniquely snubbed. Look at who's driving.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
About our ability to lead. We're reluctant to surrender to male authority, and we mistake worship of mama.
On play action, here's Hurts.
Number 5.
Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this.
Worship of mama as obedience to God. Number 5, Jaden Daniels, hit the kid uniquely snubbed. Look at who's driving. This is about us. Black men are mama's boys.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get on the ball.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
This is about us.
Barkley. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes. And now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's still some coaches out there who just don't want to risk it. They're a little more late adopting of the 4th down strategy. And you get a chance to take the lead, they'll take it. I get it. But the analytics say you go for it. Continue to increase your opportunities to score touchdowns, and they just got to hope that field goals are enough.
Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
In motion, it's Odunze. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The motion man is Raymond. On 3rd down, it's Williams. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Come to the line now for 1st down and 10.
And the Bears, 1st down.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Williams to the air once more. This one taken in by Odunze. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
12 yards on the play.
3rd and a yard.
And 1.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he is going to have a Bears 1st down. As this defense is unable to hold. Gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Throw right side. Caught by Odunze.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Quinyon Mitchell.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
On second down, Barkley. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. Once again, it's Barkley. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming.
It's now fourth down.
Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 38-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He set it down. It's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Throwing again, Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it'll bring up second and goal.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. To throw, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they're unable to add on the point after.
Day 265 of taking a nice bath.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And is caught right side by Lemon. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
At the 44-yard line.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Turnover on down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
First half
Philadelphia.
played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Mitchell on the tackle.
Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. Makes it
And now third, they only
2.
need 2 yards. On the give, it's Swift. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 17 yards.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Williams to throw on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
In motion, it's Odunze. third down, it's Williams from the gun.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break.
That shit is so corny. Like, nigga, pick up a fucking block.
What a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
The Bears send out their punt team. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 6. Now a give to Barkley, running right, and he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter
This game is
has come
bro.
to an
It's
end.
like the funniest shit about out. Yo, what? Oh man, gotta love it.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now Hurts. Oh, he's got a man here, and that's Lemon. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. To throw, Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Philadelphia. They'll run the draw with Barkley. Good running inside the 25.
Barkley.
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Yeah, for it.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Raymond now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this out to Swift. He's to the 15. get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Well, I bless my God that day. Ain't nobody to fuck over.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 3-yard pickup.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Eagles make the lead full. It is 17 to 13.
Bears 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Raymond now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Raymond now to return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
At their own 8-yard line.
Here's first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
At the 29-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Forced to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he finally gets taken down.
So often everybody wants to blame the offensive line for sacks, but in a lot of situations, Mike, sacks are a quarterback stat.
Here we go. One final play. And the final shot of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside Lincoln Financial Field.
Damn, I got the fucking farts.
Coming up,
Sheesh.
we have a good one for you.
Just fucking
Between
let
the
it rip, huh?
Baltimore
What do you say?
Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tyler
Thursday,
Loop is
bro.
out and about ready to send this one
Thursday.
away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Things going well so far.
Yeah. Damian Pierce from the rip.
It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Damian Pierce from the rip.
So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
Certainly what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And that's good for a 7-0 lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're going to have the first down. Nice chunk of yards there, getting about 17 of them.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
All set to go now from the 35. Now it's Lamar. Throw to the left side, finds Wester. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing on second, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Third and just 2 to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that is good for a Baltimore first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. And he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Jahan Campbell.
It's just confidence builders. You know, as a play caller, you love being able to call a run play, see that line of scrimmage move, and gain some real positive yards.
This is Henry on second. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and that's going to bring up a Ravens first down. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Another run for Henry. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Tariq Woolen on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. First down, Henry's the running back. And make that 6 carries already after that last play. There's a dive up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Last
second
run got him 3.
7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Jackson to throw it. Throwing middle, and he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Takes a hit
There's
on
no
his
way
first
it's
pass
that
attempt of this
fast.
game.
It doesn't make
Doesn't get anywhere close.
physically
That's
make sense.
incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It can't be that fast. Like, what the fuck? It just doesn't physically make sense. Like, that shit is corny as fuck.
Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. It's caught by Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, bitch. God damn.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Hurts. Forced out to his right.
Why'd you stop?
Can't
What the fuck was the point of stopping?
And now it's going to be 4th and 9.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Hurts now on 4th.
Oh,
Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Motherfucker.
Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Now it's Jackson. Hits his target. That's Durham Smythe. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. Now here's Lamar. Completed to Flowers. And he's not going to be able to get them to 1st. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's going to have them the 1st down. Took a chance, got the couple of yards needed, and they're staying out there. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, Jackson. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Already has one receiving touchdown in this one. They were just trying to get him number 2 right there, weren't they?
You know, Kate, I don't know if this has always been this way, and now it's just defined because of the numbers and all the data we have, but explosives are so important. The data tells you that, and I love them continuing to take shots.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Tie game, Brock, could go either. Is there a reason they'd risk so much trying an onside kick coming out of the locker room like that?
A reason? I'll give you 2 reasons, Kate. Number 1, they like their group. There must have been something in practice all week. They liked the way it looked on those onsides. Number 2, you trust your defense. Because now you put your defense up against it with real estate and field position this offense to take advantage of.
They get him to the ground, but boy, a gain of about 25 before they did. And that's going to set up a Ravens first down.
And the Raven first down.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Cut out left. And they get to him before he can get to the line. Defensive effort there, capping the gain to 5 yards. Not enough. It is 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And he gets home. Touchdown, Ravens. Mark Andrews. First return score. Now he's got a receiving one, too. Here's Luke for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Fuck.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, that's 16 yards on that play.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They go play fake with Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Road clock, Smith with the pick. The Ravens have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe.
At their own 46-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Nolan Smith. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the...
Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. Eagles get
Bullshit.
it. Here comes 1st and 10. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Fourth quarter underway. Here's Barkley.
There's no way he's
He's
not
going to take this
catching
all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 47 on the
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts. Pass caught by Lemon. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space. Take that shot downfield.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. On the draw, it's Barkley. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
Well, they sold it like it was a pass, and by they, I mean everybody involved with the line of scrimmage. Great job by that O-line, the quarterback, everyone making it look like a pass, and then a huge burst for a chunk run.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. McKee back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Defenders closing in, and they're going to get home here, and they drop him at the 40. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down, here's McKee. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Barkley trying this up the gut. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Even though we don't have mics in that huddle, I can imagine what's being said down there, Kate. It is keep feeding him. When you get positive yards and you start to run the ball and wear out your opponent, don't go away from it.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. Momentum changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. game now as they send this away. Ali to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Now 2nd down throw for Jackson. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming. Throwing now. And that's going to end up an incomplete pass. Not on the quarterback there. That pass was dropped. It's 4th down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here he is to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
There he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Now 9 seconds remaining here in regulation. On 2nd down, fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! And this is picked up by the Ravens! And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Well, some of his teammates, maybe over there on the sidelines, resigned themselves to giving up some points. He sure did not. He managed to line up one heck of a big hit right there, right near the goal line that not only saves them 6 points, Kate, and now gives them a chance to go get 6 of their own.
This is our final snap in regulation. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. Takes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. On the move, headed right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation. And that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Nolan Smith. And that's going to bring up third and very long. They've got to get 20 or more.
This is the third time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Here he goes, third and long. In trouble, and this time he's going to get the throw away. It is incomplete. Never had a chance of connecting that one, Brock. At least he avoided the sack. It is fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. He's got it at the 24. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. At the
Hurts looking to throw. And it's off his
he was wide open.
So an opportunity unfulfilled on that 2nd down. That means it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Now Hurts. Pass complete to Goddard. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. Sometimes they hit and breaks up the catch. Incomplete. That defensive effort is going to force 4th down. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle.
They sure gave him a chance, Kate. They went for the field goal that could have won the game. Safe to say, and this is the hard part about it being a kicker, is that image is going to flash through his head for a long time. But for now, we play on. Let's go.
He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
1st down from the 41.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Now a run with Henry. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
With just 2 seconds left in OT, we've got a timeout.
Oh my God, call a fucking play, sir.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Well, this is just the game that never ends, it seems. That overtime is in the books. It is time to flip the field and start another one as we wait for a winner. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Lamar. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him with the 33. That is Zach Bond. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now and 17. Now Jackson.
What the fuck?
The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to win this game, Brock. That's a touchdown. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.
That shit was corny.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew.
Wait, what? I think it's really gas.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And we're underway here in South Philly. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
TJ Edwards on the tackle.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Hurts. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 21.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brady Jarrett on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
3rd and 5. To throw is Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Elliott's kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So after giving up a field goal to start the game, they come out hot and get a quick first down. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. A play fake. Now Williams out to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Burden, the man on the move. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He'll try to run for it. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the first down mark.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
Bro.
He works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's the 1st carry for Tank Bigsby. And he finds his space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3 coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Now, another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Second down and 3. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Saquon.
Bro.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Barkley, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal. They'll run with Barkley, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's fourth and goal.
Come on, bitch.
Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
You're...
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League.
27.
On EA.
It's a little harder, a little slower. Sure.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Here's Williams on first and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Williams to throw on second down. On the move left. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to
dumping on his neck.
Dropping for a big loss. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go.
Bang!
Williams. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Barkley. Saquon is in for an Eagles touchdown. Barkley puts 6 up for Philly.
So, Mike, when I played, we would sit in our goal line install meeting, and, you know, teams would try to come up with really creative ways to punch the ball across, but the simplest way I ever heard, I had a coach tell me that if every guy just tries to score with their man, we're going to end up with 6. That's exactly the approach they took here.
You fucked this up.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He's hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40.
Williams pass intercepted. Turnover on down.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Room to run past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Bears have it. And he'll be taken down. So that'll give him the ball in good shape off the turnover.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Chicago.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that ball incomplete.
when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other
Oh
times,
my God, brother.
like
Don't fucking hike the ball. Fuck. Too cold.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Throwing again, Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
Chicago.
Williams to the air once more. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Let's have a show.
From the 25, here's second and 3. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
QB will survey the defense on first and 10.
And the Bears first down.
To throw is Williams. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll...
You quit now.
Down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Caleb Williams sacked. A loss of 11 yards. And it's
Third and long. Here's Williams. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is hot. Roll Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
touchdown, Chicago.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Oh, they get the takeaway they needed. It is intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he will score. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
I hope his voice is on there.
A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
Good one. I doubt it though.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So anytime you're trying to defend one of these bigger backs in the league, Mike, the key you're going to hear every defensive coach preach is we've got to get penetration and we've got to stop his feet before he hits the line of scrimmage. If these backs are able to get a full head of steam downhill at or past the line of scrimmage, there's going to be broken tackles, there's going to be yards after contact, and that's what we saw here.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Bigsby. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That one's complete. It's Tate Bigsby. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
18 more yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
25-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back. And you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Raymond now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. Now a shot here, deep middle. The thoughts of a comeback shattered there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake.
Oh, are you gonna quit now too? Or is he just gonna troll me? He's just gonna troll me? Keep his balls as long as possible can.
Understand, there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. Oh, big hole left side.
What you saying?
And he will score
What are you saying?
again. Saquon
Quit now?
Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.